moment in time. Unique miniatures. Huh.
Ash, can you see this?
Nice box. Wait a minute. Look at that. Vintage rare metal figures. 1932 castings from original mold. Handcrafted by MTM. Buck Rogers, Dr. Hero, Depth Men of Jupiter. So this is their official box. 1932 castings from original mold. So I guess these are 1930s pieces. Exactly. These are original 1930s castings by Rappaport that this Moments in Time company refurbishes, buffs up, and then paints as to specifications for how they were originally vended. The only ones I've seen so far have been unpainted, so these were a surprise. Interesting. Very interesting. Unexpected. Fascinating, Captain. Spock reserved fascinating for things that were unexpected. And these are, maybe that's what the handcrafted refers to, was that these are somewhat contemporaneously painted. I guess that would be Buck Rogers. There's Dr. Hero. Looks like Milton from The Simpsons. Millhouse, that's his name. I haven't seen it for so long. This is why I bid on it. I mean, those are cool. This thing here, a Depth Men of Jupiter. What in God's name is that? The markings on the bottom. There's Dr. Hero. Buck Rogers. No, I'd already had one of these. They're made by Rappaport, or at least the figure, I think, is cast by Rappaport. 1930s. So I've had I guess a Buck Rogers all along. He just wasn't painted. And Dr. Hero. These things mess with my head because they're essentially two-dimensional. Flat. Painting looks very fresh. But that's just cool. I wanted that thing. I like having odd aliens, and it grows my Buck Rogers collection. The only other Buck Rogers collection that, or piece that anyway had, was this one here from Hungary. And I wondered if these, to me, pieces or figures are sort of meant to echo this flat Rappaport form. There's a little Buck Rogers collection going, and here just to show them, these are the difference in approach. These are the HG toys, Buck Rogers figures from their space vinyl thing or whatever. So there's two versions of Dr. Hero. One from 1979, the other from 1932, with the painting up in the air as of this time. Princess Ardala is an example of what would be called, I think, plastic burn, from having been in contact with pieces of different plastics for the time that it was in storage. Those are from the Motherlode lot back in August. There's a Tiger Man as well, and two Dracos, and two Princess Ardalas. And then I've got a few other lead figures. They're not really something that I've specialized in yet, but I like the old figures with gas masks. Picked up a couple of them. I think they're by Manuel. There's another one there. That's a diver figure, which was sold as a spaceman. You can see sort of how someone might think, and it's actually missing a ring on the top by which you'd lower it in and out of the water. There, of course, is a Russian cosmonaut skater And this is, I just got this out to show how badass I am. This is a Bergen gas mask, dude. Interwar period figures, I believe would be the correct term. 1930s, early 1940s. Of course, with World War II, they started using composite, and then eventually ended up using plastic. These four here are still unknowns. I'm pretty sure they're of contemporary manufacture. There's a male and a female there. The fish head alien, which I also think is meant to have a female form to it, and then this guy here, which is based on a space spider. I'm not sure who made it. A space spider toy from, I think, the later 70s. But these they're unknown. I do not believe that they are vintage in terms of like being from the 1930s or 1940s. They're nice. It was a nice score, and it's good to know that people are still, trying to make their own figures for whatever it is they're doing. So there we go. Rappaport Buck Rogers pieces, and again, this guy is just crazy. I love it. Pre-code toys. Was Buck Rogers a pre-code? I don't think the cereal was made until later. Flash Gordon was pre-code, at least the first cereal. I know that was. Some risque moments in that. Different franchise. Yeah. These things are cool.